This guy bought a brand new Dodge Viper and turned it into a bird nest. Back in 1996, Larry Bennett, owner of a Chrysler dealership, skipped the usual billboard. Instead, he bought a first-generation Dodge Viper RT/10, brand new, straight from the factory. Only 12 miles on the odometer. Never registered, never insured, it never touched a real road. He lifted it 42 feet into the air, mounted it on a giant steel platform, and used it as a sign to sell cars. Not a shell, not a replica. A real Viper with a V10 engine, leather interior, and everything in place. And then, he left it there. For nearly 3 decades, the car stood frozen in time. Through wind, through rain, through baking summers and frozen winters. It never moved. It never started. It just sat there, cooking under the sun. The bright red paint turned dull and chalky. The headlights went cloudy, the tires cracked from dry rot, the seats collapsed, and the once smooth dashboard curled and warped like burnt paper. And nature noticed. Birds began nesting in the engine bay. Leaves piled up under the hood, twigs jammed the exhaust, feathers floated through the vents. The Viper turned into a high-rise aviary, a supercar turned bird hotel. Occasionally, people asked if it still ran. The answer was always the same. Nope, but it looks cool up there. Until now, after nearly 30 years, the dealership finally brought the car back down. A crane lowered it to the ground, sun-faded, full of dust, and covered in decades of decay. They say they'll restore it. Fresh paint, new wheels, clean the interior, maybe bring back the shine. But no one mentioned the engine. No one said anything about driving it. So now the big question, after all these years in the sky, after decades of sun, rust, birds, and silence, will this Viper finally feel pavement under its tires, or are they just cleaning it up to throw it back into the sky?